Blackbirds fly in and out of an open window. For centuries, distress was my dwelling place. Now I look skyward and dream, head resting in an open window. Tall buildings and street poles block my view, so I throw all my possessions out of an open window. Kings and their lobbyists lie down in palace corridors. A falcon with a note appears at the open window. Rulers cannot be trusted, nothing has changed. A bandit steals my soul and makes through an open window. Beside the oak bookshelf, a wine bottle filled with peacock feathers. The invisible world lies just beyond the open window. What's up, y'all? Good evening. Welcome to Poetry Open Mic Asheville. My name's Caleb Beissert. Thanks for being with us tonight. So good to be with y'all. Yes, indeed. And tonight we are celebrating 13 years of doing this open mic for you here in Asheville. Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Thank you, thank you. Certainly couldn't do it without everyone's support, all the amazing performers who have shown up over the years, and all the awesome people here at Sovereign Kava. All the staff, Keely, and huge shout out to my crew tonight. Chris Medrano, our resident sound tech here at Open Mic, and Morgan Beissert, our lights and live stream producer, my brother, who's really stepped up our game here at Open Mic over the past several years now. Anyway, it's been an awesome journey, and we're going to keep doing it for you. And appreciate y'all taking part in it tonight. We got a good show for you. Y'all grab some Kava. Get comfortable joining the fun. We got a full list of performers tonight, and we're going to get down to it. Also want to shout out everyone tuning in online tonight as well on Sovereign Kava YouTube, and we are with ASHEViLLE now for like the past almost a year now. We're really happy to be part of the selection there with ASHEViLLE. So thank you so much to ASHEViLLE and the whole crew over there. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do a few more poems, get us warmed up, and then we're gonna do open mic like we do here. So thank you so much, y'all. How y'all doing tonight? Very good. Very good. All right. This is called Excuse number 371. I'm sorry I'm late. I was fascinated by an orange cat. He seemed to know what he was doing better than I knew what I was doing. So I decided to follow him and learn. I thought you would understand. And this one's called Lethe. Something I forgot to do 15 years ago bothers me. I may never know what it was, so I'll never get it done, except by accident. One day, many years from now, I might remember what I was supposed to do after it's far too late and my life has gone on down the river. One of the real joys of doing this open mic has been all the incredible people I've gotten to meet over the years, and the amazing performers, and you know, it's a very long list, and I feel humbled been honored by everyone. So this poem is one that was written after my friend Sean Smith. This is called Elapse. On the blue pinnacle in an early frost, the bumblebees are freezing on the blueberry bushes. As the clouds metamorphose, the sun shines through, reanimating the freshly frozen bees. Their wings slowly begin to beat and buzz again. All the bees are freezing on that blue pinnacle, the tale of another summer. Berries overripe and big with juice, bees in slow motion in rays of light, moving through mist. So yeah, I've been kind of reminiscing and going through some old poems here. But I also had a new poem arrive this week. So I'm going to try this out. New shit. This is called Artificial Poem number 1. What do we have against the end? We love epitaphs, good last lines, bows on packages, the wild blue sky. The top of the mountain trails end, stiff nightcaps and kisses, the season finales, punching out the clock when it takes its sickly sweet time, yesterdays and beaches where the ocean touches. Might I be the one who eats the last BLT? The roadside truck stop up in flames. This might be our exit. A few of you already got fossilized in the soft, wordy mud, coming not to matter anymore as the creation touches us a last time all over our bodies, and we become Pompeii'd in the industrial snow. Electric dandelions and dachuras reclaim this wet rock, fully awakening in that thrum of morning without us. Cool. And that one is not there. We're going to come back to that. Really, it's like only half the poem printed out. But I have this one. This is an epistle to the author of a book about a jackass. Said with love. Ricardo! There was a lost donkey in my backyard last night. He came to my doorstep and brayed. I could hear him through the walls. I knew I should write to you, as it has to do with quantum physics, psychology, dark energy. I saw the landscape sliding beneath us, these mountains we've known so near, in their deep hidden springs and rhododendron patches, your wild monastery. Chance meeting at the basement reading, where an invisible guzzle once made us brothers. We share brandies at Nepenthe, watched over by a spitting phoenix, and are tricked to meet with Gretchen Marquette at the Henry Miller Memorial Library. Smiles wide as the Pacific stretching out from the cliffs. Seabirds write casitas with our teeth. In the morning, no tracks in the yard. I have become the black cat in the doorway. El gato negro entra por la puerta. The redwoods shed their all-shaped leaves where you stand in Tai Chi pose. Carry the tiger over the mountain. White crane spreads its wings, parting the wild horse's mane. My head throbs. Poetry is scattered about the room when I wake. Thank you. This was called a random Tuesday night at the bar. Could be this bar, could be any bar, I suppose. I bred new trees out of the dead drumsticks. Lost the ego to make the sound groove, a grove of hickory, now in a little rain. While the sun is out, we play for the sake of the song and drink whatever they'll give us. We must have some hope if we put on the show. It's an unexplained dance like that of certain cranes. The story gets told in the white space. The space makes the groove. The wind changes direction. The trees go along with it. And as it goes, we've lost a few over the years, and I feel very lucky to have known some of those people, even for the brief time they were here, passing through. And that's kind of what this poem deals with. An old dear friend of ours who used to read his poems every week here at Open Mic. And it was the only place he shared his poems. He took his own life in 2013, and it was a big reminder to me that you never know what this space, this little bit of time on the mic, can mean to somebody. So I feel really honored to hold this space for people to get up and share their poems, their music, their whatever form the art takes, laughter, sorrow, share it all here and be together and bear witness to that. This is called No Such Thing as Heroes. Mike, I'm out here on this stage with this mic. Mike, is this your great joke that we fucking miss you and still write poems to you and you don't exist anymore? Are we only what survives us, Mike? When you cleared the gravel and belted your tenderness dressed in the streets and the pain you inherited, we all stood still. I think you had something else to say. But time was up. The next performer waiting anxiously beside the stage. You never know what those brief moments mean. We all tell different versions of the story, like an old folk song that's never played the same way twice. You were the hero of the suburbs. Nocturnal raptors stole your wings. The black eel plunged into your heart. In the absence, the change in the course of time, you departed, Mike, leaving us alive. Of the suburbs. Plunger, 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 plunger. Oh my, plunger. Anyway, I have definitely seen some crazy shit during this time. That's for sure. This is about one of those times, and trying to understand, well, sort of a warning to myself, at least. Maybe you too. This is called Honey. When a man walks into the bar, sits down, and proceeds to cover himself head to toe in honey until the 32-ounce bottle is empty, I kind of understand. None of us is ever that far from that man at any time. As the water from the running faucet forgotten overspills the mop bucket. One drop too much, one shove over the line, and you could be the one wandering off into the night, glistening, anointed, leaving honey footprints behind. All right. Just got a couple more for you here. Y'all be sure and visit the bar, drink some Kava, tip your barkeeps, all that good stuff. And also check out all the other events we do here at Sovereign Kava. We work hard to bring y'all so many amazing events here for your entertainment and for you to enjoy. So check out our full events calendar at social media on Sovereign Kava and on our website at ASHEViLLEKava.com. Coming up this Friday, we got the Lactones in the house. I'll be behind the drum kit, and we will have the great poet Kevin Evans joining us, along with Tony Black of the Marshall Tucker Band, and Chris Cooper, Aaron Price. It's going to be a great night. Y'all should come out. That's 9 p.m. on Friday night. On Saturday night, we got DJ Uncle Riz in the house. Rizzo! It's going to be good. Y'all check it out. He's taking requests. Sunday night, we got Aaron Woody Wood, 7 p.m. Aaron Woody Wood right here, local legend. Come see him right here at Sovereign Kava every Sunday. Check out the Open Jam on Tuesdays, ping pong on Mondays. Next week, we got the Django Jazz Jam on Thursday, and a whole bunch of other really good stuff coming up this month, including our annual Halloween party on Halloween, October 31st, Tuesday. And we got a bunch of good stuff, including our costume contest with cash prizes. That's cash, real cash money, legal tender. So come on out. That is always a good time. If you've been, you know, we throw it down for Halloween. Absolutely. This is a really early poem. It's called The Troubadour. And it begins with an epigram from Robert Graves. There's no money in poetry, but then there's no poetry in money either. will you buy my poems? They're so useful, you see. Good for the liver, kidneys, and mind. I could write for you all day long. Just think. I will fill your shoes with small poems. Put them in your cereal and cook them with your eggs. You'll feel for them in the night, tripping over poems in your blind stumble to the toilet. Wash down a haiku with a glass of water. Place a sestina under your tongue and relax as it melts. Give it a while to kick in. If you hire a poet, I will take your poems for walks and feed them. Make sure they get plenty of fresh air. I can plant poems in the fertile cemeteries of gardens in full sun or in part shade. I will hang poems in trees on spring days and place them on the wind when it blows. I will tie poems to the talons of falcons and send them to you when you're away. I will put poems in your sandwich, which you will eat and complain about the strange texture. I will lay poems on train tracks and bring them to you flat and warm. I am learning to knit poems now, so tedious and cool. I'll have one finished by Christmas. If you hire a poet, you could have long shirts made entirely from poems. I can carve out poems for you to live in. 4 sturdy walls painted the color of dreams, apples floating in the wash basin, milk pitchers pouring over the apples, plums in the icebox, pillows and beds stuffed with poems and rosemary. A blackbird perches on a tombstone. A mother pushes an empty stroller. There are centaurs, manticores, and ogres getting along in peaceful palm shade. Paradise, I can make poems out of your leftover children's toys, worn through welcome mats and moth-eaten wooden shoes and plastic bottles you can't reuse. I will stock your woodpile with poems to burn for warmth in the cold months. I will put poems in casks and leave them to ferment in the cellar for years until supple and aged, to be drunk with a drop of water to open the flavors. If you hire a poet, I will have the valet park your poems in a private lot behind the walls of this dusty, people-ridden city in which you drove around your sport utility pros like a moon rover razor wire and electric sirens. I will push shopping carts full of poems through the streets while weeping and undressing. I will piss poems in the snow in cursive yellow letters that steam. Dragon poems that heroes kill and then die. Wiglaf keeping most of the treasure. I will spam you with poems so that your inbox is full. 50% off, no questions asked, mailed in discreet packaging. Get yours today. I will smoke poems and blow clouds of metaphors, smoke rings of illusion and billows of I-ams until you're wrapped comfortably in a prosodic haze. I will fetch you leaves of poems that are the flag of my disposition out of hopeful green stuff woven, poems made of amniotic mycelioid amphibrax, poems that no one knows the names of, poems to be or not, poems that jazz June, poems that rage against the dying of the light, poems that wander lonely as clouds, sand poems lone and level that stretch far away like the coffins of black, Lysander poems that drop magic juice on the eyelids of lovers, stain drunk on the poems of endless eternity, Horatian diodes and skeleton poems that dance with roses and hum like cicadas when eating purple brains turn softly inside out. I will make you sunglasses out of poetry. The world looks so colorful through them like a mirror house, broken ecstatic hills. I will let poems finish themselves, dictating their own shape, like dugongs with wizards riding them, waving poems amid the humid chasm with laser-activated optical tentacles and decorating Bengal temples underwater lost for centuries. A lone poem escaping out an open window into ASHEVILLE night. Will you hire a poet to water your soul with poems for growth and deepening of being? You see, we cannot survive without poetry. It is our heartbeat, the love we make, all that we touch, see, hear, and create, until words and books are banned. Then, in the morning, there are no dreams, no joy, no peace. So please, troubadour, play us your lute and recall a tale timeless as truth. And I'll leave you with this, one of my favorite poems by W.S. Merwin, one of my favorite poets. Thanks for being here tonight. It really means a lot to get to do this with y'all. Absolutely. Dog dreaming. The paws twitch in a place of chasing, where the whimper of this seeming gentle creature rings out terrible, chasing tigers. The fields are licking like torches, full of running, laced odors, bones stalking, tushed leaps. So little that is tamed, yet so much that you would find deeply familiar there. You are there often. Your very eyes. The unfathomable knowledge behind your face. The mystery of your will appraising such carnage and triumph. Standing there strange even to yourself. And loved, and only a sleeping beast knows who you are. Thanks, y'all. Much love, everyone. We're going to get this open mic going for you. If y'all are ready for some open mic. That's right. When I say open, you say mic. Open. 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 Open, 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 open. That was one too many. Open. Mike. Yes, y'all fucking rock. Let's do some open mic. Up on this stage. We gotta respect the mic while we got people up here bearing their souls and all that shit. And so keep it down in the front here. We got plenty of room in the front, by the way. Come on up. Come on up. Get close. Don't worry. And we support the fuck out of our performers getting on and off this stage. If you like the poems, you can snap a little bit. But let's build these folks up. If we can get everyone to scream and shout and jump up and down and spin around and whoop and holler and clap your hands. And generally make a whole bunch of noise. For our first performer tonight, we got NFGF. Give it up!
Who's that line? Hey, who's that line? Who's that line? Hey, who's that line? Who's that line?
Hello. Hello, everyone. My name's Al. Music name is NFGF. I actually came here from Orlando, Florida, so I'm visiting right now. So it's good to be here. You can find my music. I'm Google famous. It's kind of a joke, but. So filling the room a little bit, I'm just going to do a little bit of poetic freestyle. And then I'm just going to end on poetry. See how that goes. I never actually rapped on this beat, so. Starting fresh. Yeah, recreationally curating from the heart and spirit. You're gonna feel it when I got the music. You're gonna heal it. You're gonna hear it when you're gonna feel it. Yeah, bumping up twice and I know where to go and strive. Driving through the Florida, Georgia line to go to North Carolina. And I know I got the love in my heart for the fam to share the poetry, art, and a history. Where I wanna be, this is what I am gonna be. Just gonna be free, you don't have to be like me. This is what I do, I just kinda wanna be free. Yeah, midlife crisis, just at 22 and now here I go. Just living up, here we go. Ooh, and I know where to go in life, yeah. This is what we do when we strive for the finer things. I don't need to know exactly where to go today. This is just what we do. We got the love and we make it today. Positive vibrations, listening to nation. People on the Instagram and inspiration. Looking at myself through the screen. Hey, it's kind of cool. And I know I'm in Asheville today. Hey, not really playing the lyrics. Yeah, recreationally curating from the heart and spirit. You're gonna feel it, you're gonna hear it when I got the music. You're gonna feel it, you're gonna hear it when I got the music bumping up. You're gonna feel it, you're gonna heal it when you got the vibrations high raising. And I know where to go, I use my intuition. I don't even exactly know where to go. This is my passion, I'm letting spirit flow. Here we go. Oh, let's go. Let's go, fam. This is some juicy stuff. Okay, so that was about to. Oh, actually, got some time. I'm gonna do a little poetry, actually, given the feeling, the vibe of the room. I wrote this poem during the pandemic. I had a little bit more time on my hands, and it gives me a lot of time thinking. So. What if they told us that we all could die? They might wake up from a dream. They might wake up from a dream. They might wake up from a dream. What if they told us that we all could die? They might wake up from a dream. They might wake up from a dream. They might wake up from a dream. Living a life in the here and now. Taking a deep breath. No side of a tree without regret. What if we were all present to the reality as a present acceptance to the reality is actually acceptance to the more full reality, to cope with inside, to give it all to the light. Yin yang, the most precious things are finite. When there is shadow, there is light. Beautifully casted upon the sunset. When I look to life, what it means to trees to sit dead in the wind. And when the trees sit dead in the wind, it wasn't wasted and taken for granted. Thank you. Do we got how much time? I got like 1 or 2 more minutes, right? One more, oh. Okay, 1 more minute. So this is something I didn't know I had time for, but I'm gonna try it. I've never done this. This is a beat created from an AI. Am I allowed to do that? Okay. It's going to be very bizarre, so we're going to go ahead and get to it. Hold on. Okay. What's your favorite animal? Oh, whew. Tiger. Okay. Yeah, here we go. What's your favorite food? Cookies and tigers. Yeah. I was eating a pound of cookies and I saw tigers in the woods, Tiger Woods. I think I'm gonna get out, just pounding the cookies, and I know that we're riding on tigers to the where we wanna go. Oh yeah, rapping on the beat, here we flow. Yeah, I know we got the tiger flow. Oh, I think I'm kinda cool here. Here we go. Here we go. And that's my time.
All right, y'all keep it going for NFGF.
Thank you. That's NFGF. You can find me on the NFGF Music on Instagram. Google me, just NFGF, 4 letters.
NFGF. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to keep it rolling here. We got a whole bunch more performers coming at you and a whole lot of Kava, too. So, a lot. What does that add up to? It's like a, no, it's a lot more than that. A lot more. We're talking like a 50-gallon drum, at least. Probably enough to fill like a hot tub full of it. Hot tub Kava, anyone? Jacuzzi Kava. Ooh. All right, cool. Up next on the mic, we got Henry. Let's put it together for Henry, y'all. Yeah.
Hi, y'all. My name is Henry. I got a couple poems for y'all. Alright. Last night we laid in the back seat of your car and talked about some things. The massiveness of Utah had flayed us wide open, the earth like a stitch of bare ribs. You're afraid, you tell me, but it's time to let go of that old self, the one that got you through. You're ready for something newer and raw. And I'm jealous, almost, of you and your revelations. You're the one that planned this whole goddamn road trip, after all. And sometimes I wonder where I am on that long list of things you need to get away from. At last we've crossed the state line into Pocatello, driving straight into the first chill of fall. We're staying in your friend's apartment next to the cemetery, and you remind me that people died here in this town, breathed their last among these hills. That always drove you crazy, and I never really got it till now. How shocking it is, the places that catch you. My mother calls, asking where I am now. It's hard to get service, so I climb up the bluff and look out over the mountains and telephone towers. I know I wasn't the best son. Secretive, judgmental, demanding. Maybe not the best friend either. You walk through the cemetery alone, and I watch the shape of you through the window until I can't anymore. It's good for us to take a break from breathing the same front seat air, but still when you wander off like this, I worry you'll never come back, that you'll say fuck it and start over. But either way, I figure it's all right. We aren't each other's keepers, just loving documentarians. You mapping out the miles traveled, me kneeling down to take your picture in front of every new town sign, an astonishing grin plastered on your face. Alright, I gotta pull up the next one. Alright, this one's called Kool-Aid Cigarette. I wrote this one when I was in jail earlier this year for about 3 months. This is for my friend Kathy, who is still in jail. Yeah. From the cinder block ledge, we watch the sun go down in a violence of pink, the streetlights flicking on, dulling the sharp edge of darkness to a rusty purplish brown. You say you don't know how much longer you'll last in here. I struggle for the words I'm supposed to say. It gets better, or you are loved, or happiness, like a freight train in the distance, is on its way. You've been to suicide watch twice already. The cement room they threw you in, naked, not even a cloth when you were on your period, with the two-way mirror they sat behind and watched you beg for water. And why am I still writing? Why is there more of a poem after this? Because the world spits out more creatures, because life continues brutally, because you are alive, and you ask me on the cinder block ledge to write you, and I do. I write you about sunsets, about the body with its cathedral of veins, about the Kool-Aid cigarette you made, red bleeding through the soft places where we sucked the sweetness out like marrow from a bone, things beautiful and undeserved. I write you about this mistake I've made, thinking life is only the most difficult and tender stuff, when beauty rests at the bottom of everything, like a tough bone remaining after all else is picked clean, asking nothing but your attention. Is this enough to live on? I don't know. So I slip the note under your cell door with some butterscotch and Kool-Aid packs to make up for what I can't say, maybe to make up for every injustice, every cruelty, maybe just so you'll roll me another cigarette and we'll have a reason to both be here tomorrow.
Y'all keep it going one more time for Henry. Thank you, Henry. That was awesome. Very good. Very good. We like the poetry. Good stuff. All right. Keep in mind we do this open mic every Wednesday night, holding space for all people in all forms of artistic self-expression here at Poetry Open Mic. Thank you for supporting it and showing up. We're gonna keep it going for you. We got a whole bunch more people tonight. It's great to see so many new faces in the house tonight and friends alike. So keep coming back every Wednesday night right here. Also, we now have our new sister open mic, Poetry Open Mic Hendo at Shakedown Lounge in Hendersonville, just down the road, every Thursday night at 7:30. Come check us out there as well. That's a lot of fun. Yes. All right. So, up next on this open mic tonight, we have, is it Amori? That's right. Awesome. I got it right. Y'all give it up for Amori. Make some noise. Standing.
Hi. Okay. The first thing I have is a little thing about last year, like a year and 3 days ago, 368 days ago, I lost my cat baby, and I wrote a little thing to say when I was burying him, and later I dug up some of his bones and I made some earrings so that I could like have him with me later on, and I'm just taking this opportunity to say hello to him on the page. Okay. Pencil on paper, stone on tree, thoughts though but vapor, tethered may be. The body is here, still as stone, a vacant vessel of flesh alone. No longer are, not you, just the small part, the matter and goo, Thoughts, though but vapor, tethered may be, not you, unfettered and free. So bury our baby, take teeth and toes, leave flesh to the worms, and dig up the bones. Thank you. And then I got a little bit about mental health, and then I got something silly. Okay. Kind of ironic. Anyway, I'm collecting calls to action. Sorry, this is called Collector. I'm collecting calls to action. They build up in my email inbox, unresponded to, unread, saving them up until I either apologize for my inaction or let them slip through my fingers. I'm collecting fat tissue and stubble, dirty clothes and oily skin. I'm collecting waking hours wasted, as many as possible. I'm on a hunt with my magnifying glass and journal, filling it with specimen after specimen. Bad movies, TV episodes I've watched already, songs I know entirely too well, dead skin cells on an unmade bed, comfort and bad habits line my shelves. I'm collecting feelings, the feeling that everything is too much work, the feeling that I haven't done anything, the feeling that I never will. I've gathered a museum of complacency, sorrow, and fatigue. I am a collector. I have a surplus. I would sell my collections, but there's no market for the affects of my bloated comfort zone, so I'll keep them, and I'll keep collecting until I can get someone to take my collection off of my idle hands. Thank you. And I only read through this last bit one time before deciding that I was going to say it. So we'll see if it actually holds up. But it's something that I wrote very fast. Look at me, look at me. Don't look at you, just look at me. Because I'm nothing, look at me. And look at all the time you spend looking at nothing. You try so hard to look at nothing because then you don't have to see. I try so hard to look at nothing so I don't have to look at me. So look at me, look at me. Don't look at you, just look at me. I'll wear a dress, I'll look so pretty. I'll make you laugh, I'll make you cry. I'll be so very entertaining. I'll be easy on your eye. When you can't stand to think of something, don't. I don't think of that. I think of all the things that I could do that maybe would distract you from your problems. Because I have problems too, but I don't remember what they are. Because I'd rather do something funny at a bar. Something to keep you and me from looking at our scars. So look at me, don't look at you, just look at me, because I'm nothing. And look at all the time you spend looking at nothing. You try so hard to look at nothing, because then you don't have to see. I try so hard to look at nothing because I don't have to look at me. So look at me, don't look at you, just look at me. I'll wear a dress, I'll look so pretty, I'll make you laugh, I'll make you cry. I'll be so very entertaining, and I'll be easy on your eye.
Keep it going for Amori. Thank you, Amori. All right, y'all. Oh, yes. We're cooking tonight. We're going to keep rolling with you. Yep. That's right. And you can too. All right, yo, I'm super happy to see Bren and Carol back in the house tonight. Let's give a big warm welcome for Brennan.
Thank you. Whoa. Something didn't tune right here. Oh, good eye. No, wait. Hold on, everybody. I'm having a tuning issue here. Ah, that's the problem. Whoops. That sounds more like a chord. Sorry, you were all this close to hearing some unintentional, weird interpretive jazz. Anyway, I'm just gonna play one for you. It's one I don't play as often. I need to remind myself of those before I completely forget I ever wrote them. Thank you. My songs are shorter than I thought. But I don't really know anything off the top of my head that could only fit in a 2-minute frame, so I think we'll just call it, what? Okay, we'll call that song too. Good night, everyone.
Give it up for Brennan Carroll, y'all. Thanks so much, Brennan. Yes, indeed. Always good to see Brennan in the house. Brennan started joining us back when we started doing the open mic virtually during kept it going continuously for all that time, and we did that virtual open mic. Not sure how long, but it was a lot longer than we had planned to, but it was really cool. It was definitely got me through, and it was nice to pick up some new people during that time. Of course, it's good to be back with y'all in person, and shout out to all those virtual people out there too. Oh yes. Let's see who we have next. On the old list tonight we have David. That's right. David in the house. Let's make some noise. Put it together for David!
Wow, perfect. Thank you. And the pickup in this guitar is a little bit quiet. Oh, word. All right, hello everybody. I have a new song that I wrote on Monday. So I got to pull up the lyrics here to make sure I can remember it. Oh. Alrighty. It's okay, you can start the clock if you like. Start the clock. The clock! Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be called 1984, so we'll go with that. I've been reading 1984. I should have read it a long time ago, 'cause it's saying lots of funny things, and it's true that I know. Hey big brother, are you listening? Cataloging all the songs that I sing. It's schizophrenic, but I'm telling you it's real. And why they want me, I don't know. I've been lonely for how long, who could tell? Maybe a year hiding away in my room. Since then the closest that I've been with a girl was when I got my tattoo. But I digress, that was a weird way to go. Back to Big Brother and the ears in my phone. I got a feeling that he's planning my direction. He's deciding every one of my decisions. He has manipulated, he has infiltrated, he is playing chess with Thank you.
All right, let's keep it going for David, y'all. One more time. Thank you, David. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Want to remind y'all to check out the other shows we have coming up here at the bar, including the Lactones, Friday night at 9 p.m., DJ Uncle Riz, Saturday night at 8 p.m., and Aaron Woody Wood, Sunday night at 7. Yeah, Sunday, 7. Well, yeah, obviously. Sunday night would be p.m. Yes. Alright. Coming up. Next on the mic tonight. Yo, we have Sam. Make some noise for Sam.
Check, check. Of course, open mic happens on October 4th. That's a little me joke. This one's a real bummerino. Tan line on your hand is a sign that it's more than you could stand. I keep waiting for my phone to ring for you to sing about how we've grown. But you're here, and have you settled the score? Does the dog still wait at the door? And you're over this, you must be glad that we're done. I'm out here having fun to convince myself you're not the one. As our sun sets, I hope that you forget who I am, who you were, what you saw. We start over, can I not remember a face, a voice at all? But we're here, and have you settled the score? The dog won't talk anymore. And you're over this, you must be glad that you're done. And I'm out here having fun to convince myself you're not the one. Darling, can we laugh at this? Yeah, yeah, oh my dear, for years we may heal. Can we be friends again? Yeah, yeah, and yet you're here, and have you settled the score? Does the dog still wait at the door? And you're over this, you must be glad that you're done. And I'm out here having fun to convince myself you're not the one. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Kava.
I'll keep it going one more time for Sam. And up next on the microphone tonight, on the microphone right now to perform a feat of human greatness or something like that. We have Fox. Y'all give it up for Fox.
How's everybody doing out there? Everybody give it up for Caleb Beissert! Yeah. Happy 13th open mic. My name is Fox, and I'm going to read one poem and eat probably about a half of a Carolina Reaper while I'm doing it. So yeah. I've got some napkins. So yeah, just bear with me. Oh yeah, first, before I eat this, I want you to know who I got this Reaper from. So Joe Willard has graciously given me this Reaper, makes awesome pepper jelly with it. It's really fucking fantastic, so definitely try that out. Yeah, so thank you, Joe Willard. All right. Make a million. Honey, in the sea, with the booms and books, I caress your dawn like a soda fountain harrowing water. A bone, bond red of light, the quilt of home slipped into my open suture. I clunkily carry you. I tie our wounds together. The dawn, like snow, reflective, soft and cold, beaming the excess, bright and cordial. Smoke fills the box with malted whey the hips move and suit their way into. And the concrete from the wall is melting, varnish and all. There is squalor to be made. A crescent of imagination and coal mining dust. A breath of fresh air. Oh. Don't tune the augment into pepper weather. Scope the net without. Don't tell me what to do, I'll shit myself. There is a digestion of wasps in the kettle dream. A paper memory, mustard and all. Oh, it's our secret. Sweet. So when the wind blows cold and you wish it didn't, remember this ASHEViLLE memory as a seance to means. Sweet nicotine dreams in the settled sun. Praise Low Wolf and all. Thank you.
Keep it going for Fox. There you go. Water makes it worse. There you go. Ah! Hey, I think that deserves one more round of applause. One more time for Fox, y'all! And Joe. Joe for the peppers. Yes. That's Pepper Joe. Thank you, Pepper Joe. All right, we're going to keep rocking for y'all. Moving on to the 10s. Y'all stick with us. Grab some Kava and stick around for more open mic. Up next on the open mic tonight, we're very pleased to welcome Sarah to the stage. Give it up for Sarah!
Hi. I will not be eating a Carolina Reaper. Probably ever. Actually, I can commit. I'm never going to eat a Carolina Reaper. But I really admired that. That was incredible. Okay, I have a bunch of poems. The first one is called Karma's a Bitch. Hell seemed like an adventure, and Satan was alone. So I descended that steep spiral and crossed the threshold on my own. As I sank through the chaos, I built an inner wall. My eyes were focused, stoic, as I relaxed into the fall. In a steam of gasping madness, Satan's ego became weak from its unmeasured inflation, quickly rising toward its peak. Our hearts were both unbalanced, but I loved that throbbing pain. Deeply flickering with shadows, he confronted me with shame. I met him with provocation as I asked him, "Is that it?" Torn to pieces by the passion, I was too resolved to quit. When the flames were at their highest, when he thought he couldn't lose, I rose endless from the ashes like an inward healing bruise. We both lost to the explosion, and he realized much too late I'd woven chains out of my memories and bound him up with fate. I rolled my wrist and snapped my fingers, an impenetrable soul. Then I smiled and said, "Let me teach you some fucking self-control." With a cat's cradle entrapment, sweet frustration, and some time, Satan finally learned to dance with me and respect what is mine. Try to maintain an even rhythm, but he still wants to do me in. And sometimes when he smiles, I wonder if maybe he let me win. Thanks. Kind of nervous about getting too close to this mic. I don't know if there's Carolina Reaper on here. That was a very intense thing that happened. This one's called Page 6. Through the conversations I had inside, I learned to develop my higher mind. From the desperate longing of years spent alone, I finally self-authored my whittling stone. I grew and splintered and severed myself so I could have more than one book on my shelf. I wrote my own story, you wrote your own too. You wrote about me, and I wrote about you. It's a common occurrence, a trick of the light, to love and to limit, to birth and to fight. But when our experience is all said and done, there's no more or less. We were all only one. The next poem is called, thanks. This one's a love poem. It's called Until I Start to Feel. Imagine that I'm coming from a place of love, you said. I tried to push the limits of my claustrophobic head. What if you deserve it because you're a human being, you asked, and I looked, but I couldn't see what you were seeing. Your questions cripple me. You're an adrenaline attack. Just take the pieces that you like. I do not want them back. But please don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop until I start to feel. Then interrupt me every time I say, this isn't real. Convince me as sparks amplify your energetic touch. Reach me experientially without saying too much. Make love notes in the margins beyond what can be described as I become the alchemy of our mutual mind. Let the sky reverse and rise as time falls fast away. Envelop me in stars, unlock the dream as we delay the breaking of forever. Slow it down a little more. Hold me with enough distance to whisper that you are sure. Tiptoe to a higher plane, speak gently to my soul, because you kept your promise, and I had to let mine go. Cradle what you cannot know and cannot understand, and let me open to you like the fate line in my hand. Then when our heels root to the earth and I'm confused again, be patient. Although I'm all words, I've never had a pen. Thanks. Okay, this next one is really, really new. I just wrote it recently. It's called Passenger. All of this stuff is pretty new, actually, but this one's especially fresh. Lately, I can't focus on what I need to do because a part of me is unhappy. So she's bothering me too. Every day she's interrupting me in my head, but I'm the one who wakes up tired and still makes our bed. She only wants to write, she only wants to paint, she doesn't care about money, and she's always late. She has so many feelings, and she's so naive. In 100 ways, I've told her we don't have time to grieve. We have to keep it together because we've got bills to pay. We have to earn our worth before it's taken away. We have to work a lot harder, and we need to catch up. She argues it's exhausting and wants to fill her cup. She wants to stare at the clouds and have nothing to do, thinks she's a fucking philosopher and the sky's not blue. She wants to have faith in nothing. She doesn't want to wear shoes. She wants to trust a stranger like we have nothing to lose. And she thinks she's some kind of confessional poet. I tried to tell her she sucks. She said I already know it. And then went on about how that's not the point. Told me she's doing it anyway while she rolled a joint. She tries to force me to make her abstract art. She thinks there's shapes and colors in our cold, dead heart. She thinks we could explore and we could create. She thinks we could transform a whole lifetime of hate into something that sings and something that cries, into something that sees with more sensitive eyes. But we don't deserve that kind of love, and we don't have the right to think about whatever's above. That's a luxury we just can't afford. A game for rich people's kids who feel aesthetically bored. She complains that I make her feel so oppressed, but she doesn't even try, and I've been doing my best, and yeah, maybe I never really gave her a chance. But we've been in danger, and she wants to bullshit and dance. And I don't really know if she can keep us alive. She doesn't have what it takes to struggle and to survive. She's fragile, transparent. She cares way too much. And there's people out there who would hurt her with touch. And we've already been through that shit too many times. She always seems to forget how she gets compromised. When all the systems were down and everything was on fire, I took over for her to fix our whole entire brain and body, our heart and mind. When she was broken and failing and we were falling behind, I kept it together. And I pushed myself hard. I took a lot of damage, but I got us really fucking far away from that nightmare. But I don't know for sure if it's really over because I don't feel secure. Constantly, she says she hates me. Well, I hate her too. And I think some appreciation is fucking overdue, but no. She only thinks about her goddamn self as she tries to put houseplants on our only bookshelf. The leaves need air, and that spot's not bright. There's not enough ventilation, and there's not enough light. Why is she stupid? Why is she weak? Why does she sometimes come out when I speak? Why does she say, it's my turn, it's my turn? She can't handle the truth. She's not ready to learn about how much it cost us to get away and how much I still pay for it every day. It's been wearing me down for way too long. I've put all of my effort towards staying so strong. I just don't want to see her keep getting hurt. And sometimes I feel bad about how I assert. She keeps trying to say she can help us heal. She keeps trying to say that it's okay to feel, and I guess it might be cool to ride shotgun. And maybe I could take a short nap in the sun, my head on my seatbelt with the windows down for 5 minutes. I might let her drive me around, as long as she keeps us from going insane and she doesn't start trying to feel all our pain. But if we just felt a little, the two of us alone, then maybe she'd remember how to get us back home. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to finish with this one. It's called Conception of the Endless Birth. He touched me when he wasn't there, embodied by the midnight air. He spoke to me without a sound and eased me gently to the ground. The only place that could be right for such a union with the light, solidly against the earth, conception of the endless birth. Though no book of divine intent ever defined what God's love meant, I never could and never would resist the way he understood. Intimate, deepened by night, he shook and shifted in my sight, and there was nothing I could do but feel him fall and fall into. Unknowing but unafraid, our memories already made. All doubt and reason failed before fulfillment of that older lore. A future inevitable, he was my skin. He kissed me slow, he moved within me, merging through. He whispered, I'm a part of you. I teased him, but I don't know how. We laughed in the oneness of now. My lover, stranger, trusted friend held me for the first time again. He filled me with the light of love, expanding like the stars above, tripping through a million lives, a spark and shimmer in my eyes. The rest, I'm not allowed to say in logical, linguistic ways. This poem's just one more empty shell, a secret I can never tell. Thank you.
Let's keep it going for Sarah, y'all. Thanks, Sarah. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Keep checking us out here on Wednesdays for more Poetry Open Mic Asheville. We got plenty more coming at you tonight, so stick around. Also, I want to let the poets know about a cool opportunity to study further, do some intensive study in poetry through the Gilbert Chapel Distinguished Poet Series offered by the North Carolina Poetry Society. And I'm West Region Chair of the Gilbert Chapel Distinguished Poet Series. This year, I had the honor of selecting Mildred Baria as our distinguished poet. So we look for a middle school, high school, college level, and adult non-student poet to study with Mildred, who's a fantastic poet and a wonderful person. And I encourage you to apply. We are accepting applications until November 15th, and you can find the full application details at ncpoetrysociety.org. That's ncpoetrysociety.org. We'll throw that up on the screen. And check it out. We'd love to see some submissions. It's a great opportunity for poets, and you can always see me if you want to learn more about that. Anyway, we're going to keep it rolling for you here, because up next on the microphone tonight, we got Justin Blackburn. Give it up.
Only $10. All right. $10. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're having an amazing night. My dear friend and I, patron of the bar, John Langmack. We wrote a script together.
Hello.
No, y'all can bear here. And we're gonna act out some of the script, if that's okay. It's a movie called The Family Trip. John's gonna introduce us something of it, and this is a scene. So y'all two are first. So.
Just a little setup. We follow James, our main character, as he follows through he's tripping on ayahuasca and seeing his family's traumatic memories, and we're seeing one right now in this scene, as James watches his mother at her father's funeral. James comes in a funeral home, sitting in a chair. James looks as if he's still bracing for impact. James passes down his body as if searching for an injury, and notices he's now wearing a suit. James looks around and stands up. James walks behind two women, Mrs. Pritchard and Colleen, signing a guest book.
I don't feel right signing a guest book of someone who's going to hell.
No? He killed himself?
They say he died accidental, but he left the car running with himself in it, in the garage.
Colleen shakes her head.
And Darcy got drunk and drove straight into the village bakery.
Good Lord. She did that knowing a drunk driver killed her mama?
Yeah, and they locked her up in the crazy ward. She just got out.
Colleen shakes her head in disapproval.
Yep, that's a cursed family that got the Mark Cain put on them.
Darcy, the mother, walks into the lobby with a black eye and a brace on her wrist. Colleen taps Mrs. Pritchard to notify her of Darcy's presence.
Darcy, come give Miss Pritchard her hug.
Darcy walks up and gives Miss Pritchard a half-hearted hug.
Sorry about your father, but he's with the Lord now in heaven with your mama.
Your mother certainly is.
Thanks for coming. Pimento cheese sandwiches.
Darcy goes stunned silent.
Darcy? Sweetie?
In the kitchen area.
Darcy fake smiles and quickly walks out of the funeral home and runs into an arrangement of flowers, which falls over without Darcy even acknowledging. James picks up the flowers. Exterior parking lot pickup truck. Darcy is walking to her father's pickup truck in the parking lot. James follows behind her.
Hey, maybe I drive.
Darcy ignores James and gets in the driver's seat.
All right. Fuck.
James takes a deep breath, bracing himself. James turns around quickly to get in the passenger seat and jumps in as Darcy begins driving.
So, where are we going?
There is silence in the truck as Darcy speeds down the road.
Quick heads up. If you're going to speed race into another building.
Darcy turns the radio up. Darcy pulls up to her childhood home.
All right, back home. Thank you.
Darcy gets out of her truck and begins walking to her childhood home. James takes a deep breath and claps.
Okay, we're figuring this out.
Darcy walks into her kitchen, which is full of food on the countertop. James follows Darcy into the kitchen. Darcy opens the refrigerator and gets some food out.
Great idea. Get you some food. We're going to get you feeling way better.
Darcy ignores James and makes a sandwich on the counter.
Yep, we're going to get you the resolution you need with your parents who are both dead at this time and place.
Darcy gets a plate and puts the sandwich on the plate.
Do you know why I'm here?
Darcy stares at the sandwich.
I'm here to help you, Mom.
Darcy continues looking at the sandwich.
Everyone goes away.
What?
James looks confused as Darcy is still staring at the sandwich abruptly. Looks directly at James.
Everyone goes away. Everyone goes away. Everyone.
Darcy picks up the plate and smashes it on the ground. The sandwich falls apart on the floor.
Goes away! Everyone goes away!
Darcy throws off some food on the counter and smashes it on the floor.
Thank you for being considerate of my loss. I really need more food.
Darcy smashes other plates of food on the ground. Darcy opens the cabinet and pulls out her childhood tea set. Darcy smashes her childhood tea set into pieces. Darcy looks horrified at the destruction, but turns to James with a guilty look upon her face.
You can't see me like this.
Mom, this is good. You need to feel this. I've never seen you express how you really feel before.
What good will that do, though? Everyone just goes away.
I'm not going anywhere.
No. No, I can feel it. It's too heavy. It's too much. If I feel it, my mama's never going to come home, and I never want my mom to leave me.
I know. I never want you to leave me, Mom.
Darcy embraces James. They weep in each other's arms.
Sweet baby James, I could never leave you.
Darcy transformed into 5-year-old Darcy wearing a floral dress, with tears pouring down her little cheeks.
I'm 5 years old.
You're 5 years old.
You transformed into a 5-year-old.
It's all part of the show.
You got the love you were needing at that time.
Roll with the people.
Change you back to a 5-year-old. He's tripping. He's
Ayahuasca, get over it. You've been there.
Mama's never coming home, is she?
No, I'm sorry. She's not.
I love Mama so much.
I know.
Do you think I'll be a good mama someday?
The best mama.
James closes his eyes while hugging Darcy. And we'll say that's the scene.
All right, we're going to do that.
I just want to say that I don't support putting pressure on young girls to be mothers when they grow up. And I didn't write this. I wouldn't write something like that because I think that young girls should be taught to pursue an independent future of their own choosing and passions. Sorry, go ahead.
Fair enough.
So I really appreciate what she said. However, this person is actually his mom.
I am your mom.
Yeah.
And there is no however, okay?
Okay.
I raised you better than this.
All right, I was wrong. We will rewrite the script and not teach women that they should be moms, even though, never mind.
If I could unhave him, I would. But I was pressured a lot when I was a little girl.
That was really hurtful, and that's where all my poetry comes from. What? We still got a couple minutes. Yeah, you did great. Well, you don't. Your character's gone. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Aramesh. We got 2 more minutes. We're gonna read a little more, or we could just finish. That can be it. That was a good ending. All right, thank y'all very much. The movie's called The Family Trip. It's about a guy who takes ayahuasca to heal his family's trauma, and he has to end up healing his own.
Yeah, and if you see this in theaters later, you'll be like, wow, that was really weird when I saw that before. So.
No, it was really good. They did amazing.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Thank you to all the actresses.
And Sarah is right. And we're going to change it. So y'all have a great night. Thank you all. God bless you all. Much love to you right now. Thank you.
All right.
And keep it going for them. That was Justin Blackburn and John Langmag and Sarah and Aramesh and Allie. Allie, give it up for all of them. Yeah, very good, y'all. Thank you. Never mind. It certainly does. And, reminding y'all to drink some Kava from the Kava Bar. Support the Kava Bar, where your drink supports the arts. Right here at Kava. Hey, hold on, y'all. We're gonna take a brief pause because it's Faith's birthday. Y'all know what to do. Happy birthday, Faith! Make a wish. Yes. Don't tell. What? All right. Yes. That's right. That's right. No, don't tell him. Don't tell him the wish. Absolutely. Much love, Faith. And we're going to keep it going for you right now. Tonight, up next, we've got MCJ and poetess Shante Renee. Oh, no, I think they're splitting a spot. So, MCJ, please welcome him to the stage. Let's make some noise. Give it up.
Nobody even knows me. Hello. I love the versatility, and I see that y'all are unapologetically yourself. Continue to be yourself, because the problem with the world today is we so divided, and I love the vibes. This is Sean. I just met this guy tonight. Mycor, Sean Mycor, just met him. This is my lady, future wife, Shante Renee. I'm MCJ the illest. This dude made a beat for me out of the blue. So we're gonna sit, I'm just gonna do something short to it, and I hope y'all like it. We're gonna let him get set up. Okay, so we're gonna let Shante Renee show off her talent.
Hi, y'all. Well, this is real random. So he did this, and I didn't even know it. I'm here from Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm in town for business, so I'm gonna do a piece, and then I don't know what these two got cooking, but I'm excited to see it. Food for thought. Are you living or merely existing? Leaving your life on replay and lip syncing. Never turning the channel, just comfortable with the station with non-stop commercials in heavy rotation. Are you the rerun that never gets old? Because this show is the classic, is what you've been told. You even gotten comfortable with knowing your lines, no need for rehearsal, just call me when it's showtime. So you haven't noticed the changes. What was once innovative is now complacent. Remember what it was like to get a new script, to hear fresh words fall from your lips, the excitement of doing something new, introducing the world to another side of you. When did it become okay to sit in the comfort zone, to hide in the shadows when you're the leading role? Your life's a premiere and you're the star. Show the people tuning in that you are the best part. Renew, refresh, revitalize 24/7 Eastern Standard Time. Keep them watching. Remember, you're not the only channel. Stay relevant, because even the greatest shows get canceled. Thank you. It was all a facade. The hugs, the hand waves, the accolades, it was all for show. The, hey sis, what's good, bro? But they didn't even know that I could see through all their faces, straight to their souls, and there was a story to be told. You see, people hide behind their smile when all the while deep inside they bitter. Go figure. These people took a note from social media and they threw on the filter so they could be friended and liked, but I scrolled past their mask and I searched their heart, because what's inside is who you really are. And your energy is telling me that inwardly you want to revolt. Mentally not at ease because of the image you're trying to keep. There's something to be said about being fictitious. It's like a lost power button. You don't know where the switch is. You think that you're okay, but inside you're dying daily. You can't live a life being artificial, because when she is official stepped on the scene, she blows the whistle. Search your mind, body, and spirit before your time is up. Become a better you before you self-destruct. Thank you. All right, I'm going to get out y'all hair. But you can follow me on Instagram at poetess_Shantae Renee. That's POETESS Shantae SHANTE Renee RENEE. Thank you.
That's my boo. All right, y'all. Look, this ain't playing. So let's see what we got. Can I hear y'all say, love thyself? Can I hear you say, love thyself? Can I hear you say it, love thyself? I love the good vibes. We're gonna keep it going. As dark days emerge, I isolate from those who carry bad disease, producing evil seeds that led us on a path of tragedy. Yearly casualties transition to weekly agony. They riot rapidly, flaming torches and range of anarchy. No proven points, just bloody endings is all vanity. Where's the sanity? Zero sympathy for humanity. Unpresidential remarks, leaving marks on our stars. American strikes like targets of mass war machines. One-sided, no compromising. Chastising verbal violence. Besides joining forces, we stay divided. Front like all lives matter. They rather see us drowning in mud, yo. We living in the era corrupt. One-sided, no compromising. Chastising verbal violence. Besides joining forces, we stay divided. Fronting like all lives matter. They rather see us drowning in mud, yo. We living in the era corrupt. That's it. Want me to keep going? All right, we're good. That's it. That's it. Thank y'all. I'm MCJ the Illest. You can follow me on Facebook at Eclectic Culture. It should pop up Eclectic Culture on the screen, or you'll see me in my booth. It's two of them. So if you want to hit me up and you want to collab or anything like that, just message either one of those. One with my boo and one that say Eclectic Culture in the picture. So, love you guys. Y'all have a great one. Give it up for Sean.
That's right.
Sean Michael. He's dope, man, and I'm going to be doing more work with him. For sure.
Heck yeah.
He cooked that beat up in like 5 minutes.
Cool. Y'all keep it going for MCJ and poetess Shantae Renee. That was awesome. Yeah. And Sean up here too. Thanks so much. Appreciate y'all all being here tonight. We're gonna keep it rolling for you because we got more open mic coming up tonight. Don't go nowhere except to the bar to grab some Kava. We got other weird and wonderful drinks as well up at the bar. Just see our friendly barkeeps. They'll be happy to help you out. And be sure, performers, get your free Kava for performing tonight. As a thank you from us, we offer you Kava. So just see the barkeeps after your performance. And always tip your barkeeps. That's a great thing to do. We're good. They're working hard for you tonight. All right, we're going to keep it rolling here because up next on the mic, we have Nicholas, right? It's Nicholas? Yes, excellent. Cool. Give it up for our friend Nicholas. Make some noise, y'all.
Hey y'all, I'm Nicholas, and I'm going to be performing a few originals that I haven't played in a while. everything that's alive. No words that can describe the matter of a mind, a feeling deep inside. The paintings that we make, are they real or are they fake? Every time that we awake, recreations and the shapes, and it's in your energy. Come to find reality. Look inside, don't try to hide the soul in your third eye. Mass imagination, one vibration, the vast creation, all across the nations. We are one. Breath of a tree, the waters of the sea, the sun's beating heat, all in our chemistry. Take a look, it's in your genes, cells working endlessly, alive molecularly. Web of life's eternity, and it's in your energy. Come to find reality. Look inside, don't try to hide the soul in your third eye. Mass imagination, one vibration, the vast creation, all across the nations. We are one. Tell me, do you feel lonely? Or do you feel lost at sea? Well, it's a misconception, 'cause you're the nature of everything. Mass imagination, one vibration, the vast creation, all across the nations. We are one. Thank you. Look at all the lives in disarray, so many problems in the way. Injustice keeps causing the pain, the cost of living every day, while the 1% have all the schemes with their arrogance, power, and the greed. And still, I dream of better days. And still, I dream of better days. A man walks down the street, his color is all the cop sees. He thinks he's acting suspiciously, and he just won't let him breathe. Police officer, now he can't breathe. 2 lost lives, rest in peace. And still, I dream of better days. New record highs coming every year, and the air's becoming less clear. New disaster suddenly appears, feels like the end is coming near. Can you hear Mother Earth crying in pain at the cost of money to be attained? And still, I dream of better days. And still, I dream of better days. So how long till we learn to act on the concerns? Peace and justice iron. Keep holding on, holding on. So tell me, how long till we learn to act on the concerns? Peace and justice iron. Keep holding on, holding on. Families torn apart by violence, Persecution, dislocation, and riots. The shame of our silence. So privileged and no defiance. Refugees turn away needlessly. Is this the land of the free? And still, I dream of better days. And still, I dream of better days. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Keep holding on, holding on. So hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Just hold on, keep holding on, holding on.
Thank you all. My name's Nicholas.
Keep it going one more time for Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas. And we're going to keep it rolling here tonight on Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Up next on the mic, we're very pleased to have Kai in the house. Please welcome Kai. Give it up.
Sorry, I thought I was number 11. I don't know. I always try to be prepared two ahead of me just for this reason, and I didn't do it this time because I was like, no, you're being paranoid. But it's the reason I do that.
I do notice that and appreciate that Kai is always ready.
Whew, gotta get the capo right there. Is that coming through? Yeah? Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do a really old song. Well, I wrote it in 2020, and do you need help? Huh? I can't hear anything. Okay. Hi, I'm Kai. Hi. I'm gonna do a really emo song today. I wrote it when I was in a really emo phase, and I had to like bring the aesthetic to get into that mindset again. I wrote it in 2020 and I edited it recently. Yeah, that's not what I'm gonna play. I was going through a bit of an emo phase, and I had a bit of a rehab romance with an emo boy. Would not advise that, but I wrote a song about it, so here we go. It's called Leave You. You haven't had the chance to break my heart, but you'll split it clean in two. I don't wanna leave you. We met in rehab. I saw your face and dug my grave, fit perfect in my hand. I knew it from that time you waved, but I never thought that you'd reciprocate the gift I gave. Don't wanna stress your mind. Remember when we drank that wine? I was wishing you were mine. Told me it would take some time. Taught you how to skateboard on the roof. Finally got your proof. I feel safe with you. I'm in love with you. I haven't had the chance to break your heart. This was before I knew I'm gonna leave you. We're trapped in a movie where the ending comes too soon. That's when you told me you felt the same way too. Ran my hand through hair dyed blue. They said it wouldn't be easy. We were too stubborn to believe. Inevitably, both of us would grieve. Stop getting clean. Remember when you screamed, go smoke your fucking weed, baby, that was it for me. Everything was different in LA. I thought I would stay, made my worst mistake, thinking we would change. We always walk in sync. Now it makes me think we're the same link, different size. No compromising. The Scorpio moon with my Gemini rising. No, I couldn't hide it. Both are walking around blinded. Message from your tarot cards told me not to look too far. We were both scarred from the start. I don't wanna leave you. And to this day it's true, I never wanted to leave you. Ooh. Now I've had the chance to break your heart, but to this day it's true, I don't wanna leave you. I wish I could say I wrote that when I was like 16, but it was actually like 3 years ago. But it's like I didn't get the chance to do it when I was a teenager, so I was feeling really moody and angsty. And I had to do it. So now I'm going to play a song I wrote more recently. It's called Cliff Kid. Is my guitar in tune? Not really. I'm going to, check that. what it was. The B string. The big old B string. Okay, that's better. Alright, this song's called Cliffgad. Never checked the coast till I hit. Wanted me to grow, so I did. Say I told you so, just a kid. Kid, I'm just a kid. Stole it off the shelf, quick, get it. Keep looking around like she's getting hit. Bring the bottle up, down, drip it. Drip it, drop it. Handed me a bowl, so I lit it. Looking at my lips, so I bit it. Go to rest my head, and you're in it. I've been on my own for a minute. Don't wanna be alone, wanna kick it. Wanted me to grow, so I did. Go to rest, go to. Say I told you so, just a kid. I'm just a kid. Wanna lose control, so I did. Need another type of attention. Throw up in the mud, learn a lesson. And I mentioned I need attention. Said I wanna go hit my limit. Statistics for show, so forget it. I do what I'm told and forget it. Regret it, I'm just a kid. Thought you couldn't cope, so I hid. Next thing that I know, I'm admitted. Thought I had control, but I didn't. No one did. I've been on my own for a minute. Don't wanna be alone, wanna kick it. Tried to let it go, but I didn't. Go to rest my head, but you're in it. Stop, don't go, wait, listen. I'm just a kid. I was on my own on the cliff. I'm just a kid. Never checked the coast till I hit it. Wanted me to grow, so I did. Needed you to know, so I said it. Everybody froze for a minute. Wanted me to grow, so I did. Go to rest my head, but you're in it. Say I told you so, just a kid, just a kid. I'm just a kid. Just a kid. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Kai, y'all. Thanks so much, Kai. Appreciate you. Absolutely. Very good. And look out for the new single from Kai dropping soon, I hear. Fuck yeah, that's right. Fuck yeah, that's right. Yes, I love it. I love seeing people come here putting out music and art and whatever they do into the world. It's great, great. Happy to support that. Y'all keep buying some drinks, support the Kava bar so we keep bringing this open mic every Wednesday night. We're so happy to do this with y'all. Up next tonight, On the mic, we've got Joe Shelton in the house. Joe Shelton, make some noise, y'all.
Right on time. Thank you. Got a couple of poems and one or two songs, depending on my time expenditure. Eagles court by grasping claws and plummeting, perilously swirling down from above the clouds, the thin air roaring along their wings, swirling, plummeting, down, and then down through the blinding gray fog of clouds. The death grip of reckless love thrills like that, but only until impact. Right, okay. Stay clear of those relationships. Right below the ribs, where Sarah's hip flares out, is a geometric intersection I'm just mad about. The lovely location seems made for my hand to rest, while her wrists cross behind my neck and we dance, and her forearms drape on my shoulders as epaulets. We search through one another with our moist and lonely eyes, and I find the irresistible plush bend halfway down along her back, radiating her warmth from within. Don't go, love. Yeah, not yet. The nexus of the torso, just north of the waist, soft, just so. Who knows where this could go? In the upside-down mirror world, it's official, with a vow and a kiss. We've stamped on the glass and we dance as before, and it's always like this. In the blurry, out-of-sync future, later, now, I'm ahead of myself, yet behind, and the fleshy, subtle bend is a dying spark of the mind right along her spine. I'm there again for a moment, and that's fine. Don't go yet, love. Don't go. Thank you. Sometimes life is like that day. The day you take your sax down to Finkelstein's. That day you throw in the towel after years of practice for a career that never happened. It was just a patchwork of shit gigs and waitstaff jobs, a kid's lessons and life lessons. Rent's not just due, it's late, so it's time. Sometimes it's like that day, the day you push open the front door to the pawn shop, setting off the 1930s bells attached to the thing, and walk in. You put the old dear that you've been kissing right on the mouthpiece since you were a kid onto the counter in her coffin. You click the latches with your thumbs and the springs pop the brass bits up. You open it and spin it around so the guy can see. Had her refinished a little while back, so she looks good and shiny. Pads are still good. You get ready to say goodbye, but the guy just shakes his head. We don't do wind instruments anymore. You turn and look. Sure enough, the windows are full of guitars and amps and nothing else. Sometimes it's like that day, the day you find out you don't have anything anybody wants. You fall back on your last backup plan, but it's your ass. You worked like hell for the career that never happened. What you have is just not what they need. So you close the case and step back out on the street with the case tugging your arm like a ball and chain. A gray asheville day spits a mist on you. You pull your collar up and walk down Biltmore thinking. When you snap out of the funk you're in front of the Kava bar next to the open garage door. Wednesday, open mic. Take her out and blow. Thank you. Oh, it's time for your toast. Much love, Kava bar.
Pull up.
Someday I'll learn my own songs and I won't have to look at my cheat notes. Real soon. Papa's vodka in the plastic bottle's gonna screw up my driver. It'll total my liver. turn me yellow, make me shiver, only costs $5. A teaspoon of Tang to kill the terrible taste so I can wash down my pills. My breakfast today's got the USRDA, the OJ that kills. At the liquor store, heaven help me at the liquor store. How dry I am, I wanna wet my beak. Step behind the building and take myself a leak at the liquor store. If I can't stand straight, I might kiss the floor and the cashier gets candid. If she refuses to sell and says to go straight to hell, I leave empty-handed. I unhobble my wobble, pop a mint in my mouth and cross my fingers for luck. De-slur my oratory, hope my stumble's transitory, and I pull out a bug at the liquor store. Help me, Jesus, at the liquor store. Every time I stop to shop, I get into trouble. There's twice the selection when you're seeing double at the liquor store. At the AA meeting, I took the 12 steps to back for everyone fro. I'm down on my knees, God help me please, find a better way to go. I grab a decanter and I make with some banter, try to throw off the scent. I ask her, how's your night, and could I bum a light, but I sense some dissent. My small talk's a bust that's engendered no trust in my fool's paradise. My booze is confiscated and my buzz will be belated. My transactions on ice at the liquor store. Hallelujah! At the liquor store. I've quit hundreds of times, I know what it takes to shamble to the house and just wait for the shakes. At the liquor store. All right, lay off the sauce, will you? Okay. Cupid's aroma has stricken me. Now I'm just losing sleep. Ever since you first came by for perfume on the cheap. You're in my department, heaven knows I lose my wits. You're just sampling, never buying. Come and see me at my counter, let me give you a spritz. Oh, how I missed you, with an atomizer. I missed you, with my squeeze bulb. I missed you, where are you today? Pop by so I can spritz you with particulate spray. Every time you're in the store, we go through our familiar charade. You pretend you're interested in giving me the chance to persuade. As though we were transacting, I bathe you in professional charm. And then in the name of commerce, I assist you in extending your arm. I point my nozzle, you draw near. You're the headlights, I'm the deer. When I missed you, with an atomizer. I missed you, with my squeeze bulb. I missed you, where are you today? Pop by so I can spritz you with particulate spray. You smile and bat your lashes and allow me the allure of my mind. I weave myself illusions and the tapestry of them intertwines. A May-December romance with a self-deluded, lovesick cashier. My castle of the clouds is quite commodious, and I love it here. Oh, the misery, oh, my woes, eau de parfum and all the lovely places it goes. When I missed you, with an atomizer. I missed you, with my squeeze bulb. I missed you, Where are you today, Popeye, so I can spritz you with particulate spray? I'm off at 7. What do you think? Maybe we could meet up for a couple of drinks. If you're not amenable, then that kind of stinks. And so I missed you with an atomizer. I missed you with my squeeze bulb. I missed you. Where are you today, Popeye, so I can spritz you? My nostrils on to sniff you. Popeye, so I can spritz you with an aromatic spray. Thank you, Calabar.
That's Joe Shelton, y'all. Keep it going for Joe. Thanks so much, Joe. Always a pleasure. Hey, y'all stick around. We got more coming up tonight on the open mic. We're going to get everyone on the mic tonight. It's awesome. I appreciate y'all all being here, showing up, and supporting this open mic. Of course, celebrating 13 years of doing this open mic tonight. And really all this month we got some special features coming up and everything, so keep joining us every Wednesday night here. We're keeping the vibe alive and keeping the space open for people to come and share and experience the creativity, the community, and the catharsis. So thanks for being part of it. Y'all drink some Kava. Up next tonight, that's right, Kava. We also have other drinks as well. So yes, there's a few other ones. Cool, very good. We have William Baldwin in the house tonight. Please give a big warm welcome for William. Give it up.
Thank you. How we doing, folks? I don't need all this. All right. Let's make some noise for all the great artists we've seen, huh? Yeah. Let's do some dick jokes. Yeah, there we go. 6-ish inches? Are you? I was talking girth. All right. You guys like pornography? You lovely guys right here, do you guys like pornography? I love pornography. I'm addicted to pornography. In fact, 65% of men in this country are addicted to pornography. Which is sad, because 35% still don't have a computer. Thank you. I've never had a wet dream. But I've had some sticky ones. Everyone with Down syndrome seems really upbeat. Thank you. You guys dating? We dating out there? You two? You two? I am dating. Don't get a lot of matches on the dating apps. And when I'm swiping, whenever you run out of swipes, it says, "Hey, William, do you want to buy some more swipes? You're on a hot streak." But I don't think I'm on a hot streak. I think I'm on the exact opposite of a hot streak. Lots of things that you see on the dating apps. Astrology. You guys like astrology? Yeah. Yeah, Asheville. Astrology. Astrology is weird. Astrology is the only acceptable hate group. Right? You can't do that with any other hate group. You can't be like, oh, this person acts like this. Let's apply it to the entire group. I don't know. Must love dogs. That's one that's always on there. Must love dogs. Which, I don't know. I guess dudes are out there killing it. Because I cannot imagine that I was about to have sex with a beautiful woman and then I'd be like, is that a fucking dog? I don't know. Something to think about, guys. You guys work? Do we work, poets and guitarists? Yeah, that sounded like you're working very hard. You guys like your jobs? Yeah, all right. I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. Okay, cool. What do you do?
I work at a wonderful restaurant in West Asheville.
All right. So I don't know if I trust this, but okay.
I work at the lovely Jargon in West Asheville. It's a wonderful restaurant, and I get to wear whatever the fuck I want, so I love it. Thank you.
All right. How about that? Make some noise for participation. All right. I drive DoorDash. It's okay. And I hate to sound like grandpa up here, but nobody wants to work anymore. Myself included, I don't want to work. I went to Jack in the Box the other day to pick up someone's order, and I got to the register, and the cashier was like, hey, how did you get in here? I'm sorry, did a customer get inside? I don't know. Different times, guys, different times. Back in my day, now I really sound like a grandpa. Back in my day, my coworker was fired for blowing a customer. Yeah. Which, we've all done some embarrassing things at work. But to get caught, dick in hand, I don't know. I tried to stand up for her, right? We're working in a restaurant. She's getting fired for blowing customers. This guy won't even run his food. This goes against everything that you ever taught us. I am a Christian comedian. Would you guys like to do some Christian comedy? Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Can we do some Christian comedy? Can I get an amen? Jesus. Thank you. My fight with the school bully was like David versus Goliath. It never happened. Maybe the Holy Land should be called Isn't Real. Thank you. You guys drinking tonight? Kava. I forgot. We're just drinking Kava. I had to give up the drinking. Went to rehab recently. My roommate's drink of choice, hand sanitizer. said, "You have to be careful. My friend died drinking hand sanitizer." I was like, "Yeah. Kills 99%. All right, that's about what that deserves. I'll tell you who's not killing 99%. No, I'll share one more embarrassing drinking story with you guys, and I'll get out of here. So, I was at the bar one night, drinking. Went outside, asked the guy for a cigarette. He's like, "That'll be $5. Dick move. So I sarcastically went to my wallet, like I was going to give it to him. And his girlfriend came up. She was like, "Don't worry about him. You can just have one of my cigarettes." So, smoking it. Guy comes back up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, I think it's about time that you went back inside." Dick move. So I figured I was going to go back inside, but I was going to flick the cigarette at the guy on the way in. No. It was a cool move. It was supposed to be a cool move. Hit the girl right in the face. And they kicked the shit out of me. I don't know if you've ever had to fight someone that you agree with. But it's a pretty interesting situation. All right, guys, that's enough of me. Make some noise for your hosts.
And keep it going for William Baldwin up here. Thank you so much, William. Appreciate it. Always nice to have a little comedy in the house. You know, we poets tend to get a little dark sometimes with like things up, although comedy can also get a little dark. Anyway, we're gonna keep it rolling for you. We got more performers coming up right now. Next on the mic at number 14, clocking in at number 14 tonight, we have Adelaide. Adelaide, where you at? Adelaide. Adelaide. We lose Adelaide. Adelaide, going once, going twice. Do we have? Aramesh. Aramesh, you still here? Yes, that's what's up, y'all. Make some noise for Aramesh.
Lyrics are really important to me, and sometimes you can't hear all my lyrics with all the other sounds, and so tonight I just didn't have all of that, and I want to share a couple of really short little songs. For me, songs are like prayer, and they're medicine, so I think that's what I just wanted to say about that. And this one, I don't really have names for them, so I'm just going to do it. You're not what you do. You're not what you feel. You're not your opinions. You're stronger than you think. There divinity. All right, next song. Thank you. I trust that all is well in this moment, despite the rest. I trust that all is well in this moment, despite the rest. I trust that all is well. In this moment I find my rest. A voice in the wind is whispering, I just trust it pulls me in. I breathe again and I get in my head. Will I listen? Will I listen? Will I listen to a voice in the wind is whispering, I just trust it pulls me in. I breathe again and I get in my head. Will I listen? Will I listen? Will I listen? A part of me don't want to see how everything's unraveling to how it's meant to be. It's meant to be. That's that one. These are like meant to be layered on top of each other. And oh yes, I wanted to say that one of my desires and biggest, I don't know, kind of like one of my dreams right now is to be a song circle leader. And so these would be songs that I would teach. So that's what these kind of are. And then this next one is something, and a lot of my songs kind of come to me when I need them the most, and this is just one of those ones that help me in a tumultuous, kind of chaotic time, a confusing time. Is this part of the journey? Is this part of what I need for this next phase of my growth? Oh, Great Spirit, you must feel I'm ready. I'm ready to receive, 'cause I'm cracking open. Show me the lessons that you want me to see, to give this pain meaning. Show me the lessons, reveal them all to me. What do you want me to look at? What do you need me to unpack? Show me all the third dimension motivations, 'cause my heart and mind long for ascension. Is this part of the journey? Is this part of what I need for this next phase of my growth? That's it. Thank you. Automash, thank you so much.
Right, keep it going for RMS. Thank you, RMS. Very nice. All right. Oh man, it's been an awesome night so far, and it's not over yet. Y'all stick around. We got more coming up right now. Up next on the mic, we got Jetzel. Jetzel, right here. Y'all make some noise for Jetzel. Give it up.
absolutely terrified of being here right now. This is my first time talking in a microphone. And that's actually why I'm doing it. You know? And I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. Is there any topic that you can help me figure out what I'm going to say? Altar? Politics, oh my gosh, okay. Politics, religion, wow, okay. All right. Well, you know, I love to kill myself. Not physically, but I love to kill my own shit. Because, you know, like, I just realized that there is no one that is really gonna help me. I mean, people help you sometimes, but it's not like you can rely on any other to help you, right? Because it's your fucking life. Right, that's what they say. But, you know, like, I just see in me and many other people that, like, the thing that really stops us the most is just fear. And many times, like, there is so much excitement inside of us, but so much fear that we just let stop that excitement to just be expressed, you know? So I love to just find the ways to break that barrier. And I just want to encourage everyone to just not kill yourself, because they're like, it's way better to be dead than to be a walking dead, you know? Thank you. Yeah, just whatever the fuck you like to do, just find the easiest way to do it. You know, you don't have to have a life plan and shit. You can do it if you want, but don't get yourself caught in your head thinking about how you're gonna do it. Just, if it really excites you, you will just find a way to do it, right? It's like if you are wanting to meet with someone, you look at the clock like multiple times because you want to prepone the moment, right? And it's the same with the things that really like excite us, you know? If we just allow ourselves to go through whatever the shit we need to go through to really express whatever we are really passionate about, I feel this world will be like way better, because like all of you have a very special beauty inside, and I'm not romanticizing this, you know, like we all have dark shit, that's true, but we also have a lot of good stuff that I don't see that is usually expressed, you know. There is so much hesitation and so much small talk in our heads, so much cycling. And yes, let's just make the world better by just doing whatever the fuck we really like to do, you know. Thank you.
Keep it going one more time for Giselle. Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And up next on the mic tonight, we got John Langmack in the house. Make some noise for John.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'll do 2 poems for you. These are new ones you probably haven't heard, so. This first one is called Run, Coyote, Run. Run, coyote, run. Run free and far and wild. This earth is your birthright. The hills are your father, mother, and child. Run, coyote, run. Listen to the wind and rain to hear God's heart beating. Laugh, dance, cry out. Our lives are joyous, endless, and fleeting. Run, coyote, run. The hunter's gun is trained upon you. He hates his own heart too much to bear, so he must destroy the one inside you. Run, coyote, run. Run until your freedom is a refuge inside your heart, and then invite everyone else in. with your words, action, and art. Run, coyote, run, until we awaken from this dream, until the reality of God's love. You'll wake up laughing with your best friend you thought was a bug. Run, coyote, run. Run into the sunlight of affection, out of the shadow of disconnection and fear. Run, coyote, run. You are creation's noblest soul. Thank God you are here. Thank you. All right, this next one, I don't really love the title, but I just won't say it. I pretend my paper money is real so I can keep all my stuff. I pretend that stuff makes me feel safe. I get home from my job where I pretend to work. I'm pretending one more promotion will make me happy. I give my wife a kiss on the cheek. It's part of our act where we pretend we still love each other. When our kids get home from the big game, I sit them down and I tell them the best way to pretend to live. And I pretend I'm not miserable. Soon after, my wife and I wish the children good night and retire to bed. My wife pretends to have a headache to keep my sad body off her. And I pretend I don't care, as my life turns to ash in my mouth. I close my eyes tightly as I pretend my soul isn't screaming for any kind of release from the perfect hell I've created. My wife cries softly beside me. I pretend I don't hear it. You can fool your neighbors, the cool kids are your boss, but you'll never fool yourself. Pretend as hard as you want. Pretend until love's gone cold and the kids move out. Pretend as the seconds wind on, the buzzer sounds, but you'll never counterfeit your truest self. It's deep in there, begging for a turn at the game, but you've handed an unplugged controller again. It's really so damn simple. Stop pretending everything's okay. Stop pretending you don't want to run. Stop pretending you aren't afraid. It's the first beautiful baby step into the life your soul's been dreaming of. You've always been perfect. There was no need to pretend. No need to pretend away the feelings, the gay, or God's love. I'm not pretending. You are perfectly loved, blessed, and safe. Thank you all. Have a very blessed night. I'm John Langmack.
Keep it going for John Langmack up here. Thank you so much, John. Right? Oh yeah. Also, want to give a huge shout out to the ASHEViLLE Poetry Slam, which is happening this Sunday at 6 p.m. at the Pot Stirred. Did I get that right? Awesome. Yeah. You should all go check it out. What is it, $100 for the winner? $100 cash money for the winner. Poetry Slam competition. It's a lot of fun. Really, the point is not the point. Poetry is the point, as they say. So it's all in good spirit, and it's a good place to go hear some poetry or jump in the slam and try your hand at it for $100. Just have 3 poems under 3 minutes each. That's all you need to win a slam, right? Just 3 poems. Yeah. There you go. So, anyway, check it out. The Poetry Slam ASHEViLLE happening this Sunday, 6 p.m. at the Pot Stir. This is going to be a good time. Come over here afterwards and catch some Aaron Woody Wood every Sunday right here at Sovereign Kava from 7 to 10-ish. We got more coming at you tonight. Stick around, folks. Drink some Kava. Up next on the mic, we got King Artisan in the house. King, the King is here. Courtesy of Gang Beef Entertainment, please welcome King Artisan.
I've served you Kava before? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, how's it going? I know about your socks. How's everyone doing tonight? My name's King Artisan. I am an artist, performer, And me and my brother run a label in Asheville called Gang Beef Entertainment. We like to help artists out get you where you want to be. We're on Instagram, Facebook, if you ever want to reach us out, or if you know people that's trying to do music, because music's great. So I got 2 songs I want to show you. One I'm working on right now. I call it Loud Ninja. Boundaries yet I'm still breaking. Can't cause they still hating. Can't cause they still hating. Boundaries yet I'm still breaking. Can't talk now, call waiting. Bread in the oven, stay baking. No matter what the time be, always on the streets. Taking care of my roots, yeah. My family tree. If your eyes can speak and your mouth can see, you would still be blind to see that I am like so unique. I'm a heavenly king, I'm so elite. The floor is echo with laughter while the truth whispers in the distance. I know where I'm going, ain't this no premonition. Fuck you and your feelings, I ain't really trying to hear it. Been blessed with a vision, so I made my decision to take the road less traveled. Kicking these fucking gravel, my mind clouded Seattle. I lost some of these battles, my life filled with chapters, some chapters I never wrote. I'm the author in this game, not just be taking quotes. Stay lazy, smoke the house, son of a bitch. I'm the author in this game, y'all just be taking quotes. I smoke like I'm lazy, I got dreads like I'm crazy. I'm a bone till I'm die, hey, I'm a Zo baby. In 1804, yeah, we got our independence. I'm a true Zo right here, you can check my descendants. Bread in the oven, stay baking. Can't talk now, call waiting. Boundaries, yeah, I'm still breaking. Fuck it, cause they still hating. Fuck it, cause they still hating. Boundaries, yeah, I'm still breaking. Can't talk now, call waiting. Bread in the oven, stay baking. Yeah. Yeah, still working on that one. And then this one is out on all platforms. It's called Got Your Back. It's with my brother ACG. Let's do this.
I'ma keep it cool, homie, something like a fridge. Watch where you going, yeah, you can't fuck with this. Been grinding, chasing money since I was a little kid. Now we up in the VIP cause we the shit. I'm like, bonus now, no bitch niggas have stopped me. Y'all haters quick to disagree, like who I am and what I can be. I came here at the age of 3, no MLK, but I got the dream like Tony Montana. Grinding, hustling is a part of me. Snitch, quit, submit. These are things I won't do. I'm over 30 years old, you don't know what I done been through. When I was a jit, smoking good, we never issue. It was green as my broccoli and sticky as my Elma glue. Now I'm on my boss shit, still smoke the best shit. Captain of my own ship, yo, bitch aborted, she love this. Got dreads like a Maine, weed in my vein. Haitian to the bone, yeah, I'm fresh headed to let's go. I'ma keep it cool, homie, something like a fridge. Watch where you going, yeah, you can't fuck with this. Been grinding, chasing money since I was a little kid. Now we up in the VIP cause we the shit.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy yourself, love the people around you. And like they were saying earlier, like, yeah, bad shit happens in your life and you're stressed out and you use so much energy. But when good shit happens, why don't you use the same energy for that?
I'm tired from all the bad shit, Sid.
Put it? All right. Hey, give it up one more time for King Artisan. Thank you so much, Sid. Y'all tip your barkeeps tonight. Stick around. We got some really good stuff coming up right here on the mic. Up next on the mic tonight, we got Brian Dove in the house. Give it up for Brian!
Hey, hey. These are not new, but I love them anyway. This one's called Brave and Gentle. What can go wrong for invented personas like grammar, a uniform hieroglyphic, causes trouble, almost always, never a flaw, until literal meaning, already brittle, conjures an indictment of character. Behind closed doors, lyrics and prayer, but also black magic, like hexes for X's. Suspect neutrality holds, deep breathing through a reed, all sneaky, buoyant and uncountable. No devices, nothing figurative, just old and unstable modes. Freedom, though, in a sympathetic ritual, the song of some self, never a flaw. Sounds like hard feels in the throat, soft virtues of a universe charged with rhetorical contrast. Purple drink for persuasion sounds like, baby, it's cold outside. In darkness, the left hand knows what the right hand is doing, usually playing a phantom piano or flashing crooked signals, maybe the shape of a heart. This poem has 2 footnotes. The first is Walt Whitman's Song of Myself, and the second is Lil' Kim's Drugs. This is Circumstances of the Dreamer. The first thing people want to know about a baby is, are they really a monster? Will they revel in a hierarchy of natural fact, adopting an illegitimate and frightening sign of devastating assumptions as a cold gaze renders the cruelty of what is? Or will they make trouble, like a second language, agency riven with paradox, a condition of its possibility, delighted by improvisation as shelter of heroic plasticity and delicate mourning, for boundless love across mythologies, always a doing. Couple more. This one is untitled. That sauna gullibility, a kind of affect immune to scrutiny by familiar patterns, live streams like Irish eyes in just spring, nocturnal language in such vulgar daylight, hymnal roughness in the guts, perfect blossom of abjection when the sweat comes from nowhere is not enough. In community. Nobody's coming to visit me in a cohort of loose ghosts, fluent but sloppy, drowning in theory and trash data. Peace just comes, in no need of sympathy from someone I only used to trust, like gone in the fields. So what of this kind of joy? Unusual, like a movement that no one's heard about, as yet not called to account. Still potent. Thinking about a restraining order against the driftwood of the unconscious, with its smart and shady tension arranges terms and phrases to fit the first shape we found on our body and pluck some wilted grass alone with watchful docility. In a warm pool dissolving, telling fortunes, casting stones toward the daily work of breathing, right here, where the line is born, I find myself locked by rhetoric, bound in devices of my own prerogative rebellion. Passage haunted by the hum of the here and now, like codeine from a new plug who complains loudly about rhythm and myth, pointing to tone. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. One more. A sense of wonder. Irreconcilable mysteries like an active placebo or a song about strangers. Arrogant and curious in the same breath. Two problems are fascism and neurosis, and supremacy, also desire. Sorry, that's 4 divergent theories of 1,000 volunteers shorthand for the specific benefits of a closed loop. Of the things that bind us to unkind algorithms, touch may open a door. So could nitrous oxide. Here is an invitation to construct a new narrative. No ghoulish specter looming over the bed, fierce and indifferent as a forest fire, but something to be cherished considering the limited choices that really do exist. So in the interest of coherence, the divine within. Thanks.
Hey, give it up one more time for Brian. Thank you, Brian. Absolutely. Very nice. Keep checking us out every Wednesday night for more Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Be sure and check out all the other great events we have here at the Kava Bar, including the Lactons this Friday night, DJ Uncle Riz Saturday night, and Aaron Woody Wood on Sunday. Find our full events listing on our website at ASHEVILLEKava.com, or give us a follow on social media at Sovereign Kava. I believe. Yes, wonderful. Up next on the mic tonight, we got Ben in the house with us tonight. Ben Stockdale here, y'all. Let's make some noise for Ben. Give it up.
Is this guitar open for use? Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for sticking around. My name's Ben. This is really sweet. This has been a really sweet night, and it's really nice to be able to share here. It's a really good vibe, really supportive and positive, which is great. The last time I played this open mic, this part of the bar did not even exist, and we did it over there on like the tiny little like stage, and it was like very cramped and like pressure on, and this is very like fun and expansive. So thanks, Caleb, for riding out the storm, you know. Cool. I'm gonna play you get 2 songs? 2 songs. Okay, cool. I'll play an original. This one's called Let It Ride. I was once a stranger to the headlines that I read, and then I grew familiar to the game of fear and greed. Where is the love? Where is the heart? Where is this revolution that we start? There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to be. Release yourself and you can be free. Let it ride, let it roll. Let the universe take control. Let it ride, let it roll. Let the universe take control. They divide us as a people, then they paint us red and blue. But you know we are one people, and there is only one truth. Life is change, life is hard, life is a journey. We've come so far, so darkness fading, sun rising up. You are you, and that is enough.
Let it ride, let it roll. Let the universe take control, yeah. Let it ride, let it roll. Let the universe take control, yeah. I am you, you are me, we are one. Through skin and bone and blood, and we will always be bonded together. Oh, we are human now, but not forever. We are human now, but not forever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let it ride, let it roll. Let the universe take control, control. Let water ripple, let the trees grow. We're dandelions, so let the wind blow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, I just noticed this. This is very official. I feel like I'm doing like an Olympic trial or something like that. You know, we need the milliseconds though, right? The seconds don't give me enough pressure.
This is an Olympic trial.
This is the Olympic trial?
We didn't tell you that?
Oh, shit, I didn't even prepare.
Well, the clock is ticking.
Oh, shit, I better go. All right, here's another original. Yeah. Y'all want to hear a love song or like a more intense, darker song? Okay. I like it. I'm like not that dark of a person, but like this is about as dark as it gets for me.
Sit still and be patient, one breath at a time. Your morning's over, your sun didn't shine. Sit still, be steady, and watch the world fade away. Your spirit's empty, we're hearing you say, oh yeah. I've been hard up with the losers, the late night groovers. I've been holding up for money. All I got was lonely. I've been sticking up for answers. The thoughts inside my head keep dancing round the truth in circles. Dancing round the truth in circles. Dancing round the truth in circles. One step forward, one breath at a time. In all my darkness, I could not find the light. My spirit's with you, your heart is a brand new white. I love you, girl, that's why I'm crying tonight. Oh yeah. I've been caught up with the losers, the late night groovers. hours I've been holding up for money. All I got was lonely. I've been sticking up for answers. The thoughts inside my head keep dancing around the truth in circles. Dancing around the truth in circles. Dancing around that truth in circles. So place your hand in mine, yeah. Place your hand in mine, oh yeah. Place your hand in mine, yeah. Place your hand in mine.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all, keep it going one more time for Ben. Ben Stockdale up here, y'all. Thank you so much, Ben. Appreciate the music. So glad you could stop through. And hope to see you again soon. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, y'all, it's open mic here every Wednesday nights at the Kava bar. We just got a couple more for you tonight, so stick around. Y'all got time left to get Kava and all that good stuff. So. And always time to tip your barkeeps. Always time. Like if we're closed, you can just slide it under the door. We'll get it. Thank you. Yes. Coming up next tonight, we have Cleanser. We got a Cleanser here. Y'all make some noise for Cleanser! Woo!
Alrighty, friends. My stage name is Cleanser. Hello. Shout out once again to Jargon for letting me wear what I want to fucking wear to work. Such a blessing. Thank you. Now, I'm gonna sing a short little song, not the full version, obviously. If I had music, I would sing the chorus and all that jazz, but tonight we're just gonna go through it once and see how it goes. I've never done this before, so I'm excited. My feet are hanging off the bridge in the town where fairies live, in the house of the most evil man. He lured me in. I drove for hours just for him, just to see his big white grin. When I arrived, he said to me, "You will burn 'cause nothing's free. This house is my home, and you I now own. Nowhere to go now. Don't frown, boy, I saved you from that whole Oklahoma." Each day the pain multiplied. He'd kick me out, forced to abide. A fire grew, it grew inside. I drove for hours just for him, just to see his big white grin. When I arrived, he said to me, get down on your knees. This house is my home, and you I now own. Nowhere to go now, your soul is mine now. To me you will bow. My body ached, only 19. Was it fate? I think I made a big mistake. Trapped in limbo, so alone. Left everything I'd ever known. This house is my home, and you I now own. Nowhere to go now. So I burned that creep's house down on the hill to the ground. Nothing left to be found, just the nails of a man who thought he was so clever, thought that he could live forever. Over time I learned to be the angel, my divinity. He could not hold this holy ground. In hell I sent him, watched him drowned. Wow, that felt so good. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Let's have a go. Grab your keys, we're going home. Put down the bottle, grab your gun. A war is coming, though we already won. On our journey beneath the sun, where magic lives, a spell is spun, we're having fun. Serendipity, slither, sin, feel my furnace burn within. If you enter, you did not win, give me power, holy man. I am the daughter, the kingpin, my rhythm's intricacies and power kin. I'm just going to end this with a lyric from the Nat King Cole, his song Nature Boy. I love to share this with as many people as I can. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. And it's so much fun to hear people come up on here and say similar things in very different ways. It's very beautiful, so thank you.
Hey y'all, let's put it together one more time for Cleanser. Thank you so much. Cleanser, appreciate it. Very good. Keep checking us out here every Wednesday night. Up next on the microphone tonight. Up next, we have, is Mario here? I haven't even seen Mario. Okay, no Mario. All right. Amelia. Give a big warm welcome for Amelia, y'all. Yeah.
Hi. I have three short poems to share. I look to poetry, hoping it might heal me, imagining it could speak to a wound in my soul. But poetry works as good as God does, which is to say that it helps as much as anything else, which is to say that it doesn't help much at all. life, O great death, you are no reaper, lovely and human, but a gnarly set of teeth snapping at my heels. And I, a frightless child, thrashing helpless in an ocean that is all too big for it. A panicked babe, having played too far into the river, unanticipating of its fearsome course, nor of the crocodiles awaiting. I try to pull myself up with ropes that aren't there. I try to keep my limbs near to me and out of the water. May I remember what happened to Captain Hook and his crocodile. May it not be so bad. This one's more recent, so it's still in the book. Third and final, this is called Justice for My Tired Bicycle. Why must my writings always write of love or some other equally overwritten topic? Where is the justice for the thorned blackberries along the side of the highway that I so often stop to eat? Or for the rain-soaked grassy hill that rendered my feet numb for 2 hours and burning with cold the rest of the night? What about my tired bicycle, which, having taken me some 500 miles, now lays, wheel amputated on the side of the road, my bags opened and belongings scattered around it, the house remnants after a tornado? Surely there's some poetry to be found in that. Surely I can find the poetry in that. Thank you.
Hey, y'all, let's keep it going one more time for Amelia. Thank you so much, Amelia. Very nice. Okay. We just got 2 more for you tonight. Up next, he's been back there making everyone sound as good as possible all night, and he's going to get up here and sound good for y'all. Please welcome Chris Medrano.
Hey, everybody. Ooh.
Crazy how I feel living without you inside this house we built. Seems that the windows are finally open, letting the memories out. We'll go on and love her forever. I cannot tell you, I told her to. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Loving's for fools. Loving's
maybe you'll find me walking the garden, looking for something pure. Roots that'll grow deeper and deeper. Maybe you pull them too. We'll go on and leave here forever. I cannot make you do what you do. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Loving's for fools. Loving's for fools. We'll go around and leave here forever. I cannot make you do what you do. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Loving's for fools. Loving's for fools. I want to bring up to the stage one of the heartbeats of this place, Low Wolf.
There we go. A little tighter. This is a life poorly planned. This is the bottom of the gasoline can. This is the house where the sun rises and sets. I got a heart that doesn't forget. Tried to kiss me after the scene. Your girlfriend looks like she's 17. Come to me with two black eyes. My dog runs from you like her tail's on fire. Yeah, it's okay to want something else. You better make sure to watch out for yourself. Feels colder on the other side. Some tears you make you can't unwind. You got a poisonous mind, it's gonna fuck up the well. Every poker player has an obvious tell. Scroll through the options, there's drool on your tongue. Even Huck Finn had a loaded gun. Pull up the onions, let them rot in the fridge. Not before
before you took your picture of it. You got 2 cigarettes, you could trade them for one. The genie in the bottle must have come undone. Yeah, it's okay to want something new. You better make sure to watch out for you. Grass goes greener on the other side. Just don't be surprised if you're never fine. 2 cents in my wallet, my parents are dead. The house that I grew up in was painted with lead. I got dough in my pocket, I'm selling out. Don't you understand that a flood is a drought? Intake nurse can't find your vein. What's left of a person when they go insane? Yellow path branch, I lay down on the fork. I got a bone to pick with the long leg stork. Yeah, it's okay to want something else. You better make sure to watch out for yourself. Grass is greener on the other side. Just don't be surprised if you never find. This is a life poorly planned. This is the bottom of the gasoline can. This is the house where the sun rises and sets. I got a heart that doesn't forget. I got a heart that doesn't forget. I got a heart that doesn't forget. Everyone's beautiful, everyone's smart. They're filling the prisons, they're filling the parks. Buildings go up, buildings fall down. I'd rather hang with the bums and the clowns. Everyone tries hard, everyone cares. The ones that do not, they are certainly rare, but they're filling the boardrooms, calling the shots. You might want to be them, I truly do not. 'Cause everyone loves something, everyone hates, and the parts that you love are what make you so great. Empires rise, empires fall. There's a swimming stroke called a crawl. Everyone's frightened, I think that is fair. If they're selling us water, they'll sell us the air. Advice that they give in this forsaken town: just keep crawling till you drown. So everyone's searching, everyone gets lost. You ask what it's worth, they tell you the cost. Cost is much more than the money you'll spend. Everyone's priceless if you call them a friend. Everyone's born, you know everyone dies, and the Antarctic Ocean is covered in ice. It's covered in ice that won't last long. Everyone's gonna have to get along. Everyone's beautiful, everyone's smart. They're tripping on acid, shoplifting Walmart. Prices go up, never come down. It's hard to find what you already found. somebody to someone else. Everyone somebody to someone else. Everyone is everyone is everyone else. Unfortunately, it can't be helped. Everyone's beautiful, everyone's smart. They're tripping on acid and living in parks. All you can do in this forsaken town is to find what you already found. Find what you found. Find what you found. Find what you found. Thank you. I'm Love Wolf.
Keep it going for Low Wolf. Thank you, Low Wolf. All right. Appreciate y'all all being here tonight so much. I'm going to leave y'all with a few poems to close it out. But y'all got a little time left to get drinks in and all that good stuff. Capo. You capo. You're capo. Capo. Low capo. Cool. Yeah, they call that a cheater, you know. Anyway, the capo. Yeah, it's a little light capo humor. It's been a really fun night, y'all, for real. Thanks y'all all for taking part in it. It's an honor and a pleasure to do this open mic for the past 13 years now. Wow. Holy shit. All right, here. Whew. Well, I reckon if people keep showing up, and, you know, the good Lord willing, as they say. All right, here's the poem I omitted earlier. This is called Sign. The anxious opiate addict, 10 days clean, keeps asking to play the piano. Unfazed that the answer is always no. He's just asking, though, if he can play the piano. It had a sign on it that said to ask the bartender before playing it. He just wants to play it for a few minutes. Is it cool if he just plays it for a few minutes? He's just asking. We're really just trying to close up, man. But he just wants to play it for a few minutes. So is it cool if he just plays it for a few minutes? He's just asking, though. He knows how to play. He'll play it really good just for a few minutes. He's just asking a few minutes. He's just asking if he can play the piano just a few minutes. Is it cool? Piano? A few minutes? He's asking. Piano, minutes, piano, piano. He's just asking. Piano, minutes. He's just asking. Piano, is it cool? Piano, it had a sign on it. Piano, piano. He's just asking. Piano, piano, piano. He's just asking just a few minutes. Piano, it had a sign on it. Piano, 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 piano. Piano, minutes, piano, piano. He's just asking if he can just play the piano for a few minutes. He really needs to get something out. This one's called A Light Shines. It doesn't help to worry. You must think, you got this. You can do this. When you think I'd like a drink of water, your hand picks up the glass, raises it to your lips. You're riding on an infinite wave. Put your finger in the water. See how it creates more tiny waves. You can see the reflection of stars, but if you try to touch them, they disappear. We can be the waves guiding each other. We can be the storm we turn away from. Turn to sun-drenched beaches at the edge of time. Turn to the orchards where we rested in summer. Turn your thoughts to what heals you, even in the darkness. Oh, and this was the one that was supposed to be next after. Okay, anyway. Hearing Lorca play the piano. This is a poem. The great Spanish poet Federico Garcia Lorca, who was murdered by fascists in 1936, primarily for being a homosexual. There's a lot of his work was destroyed, and there's no recordings left of him reading his poetry. But there's one recording of Lorca playing piano with a singer. So, hearing Lorca play the piano. It did not bring back the cafe, dark and cool from the Andalusian heat. It did not stop the storm clouds from gathering above the Cathedral de Granada. It did not dissolve the bullets from the guns of fascists. But when I listened to the trembling old record, your voice coursed through the piano, alive. It did not unburn the pages. It did not move your lips. Plato's green chair. The chair isn't comfortable. It never was new or sleek. A simple wooden chair. Its form is its function. As a lowercase h gives rest between harsh consonants. The way it works with those letters to birth one sound. A good chair produces one body. It makes sense. The way the hands rest into arms. Its sounds seem to come from body. Once, someone wrote in it, after a day morning never ended. Nothing about any of it was perfect. But perhaps the chair came closest, chasing Plato after the person and poem have gone. Weymouth Path. The pines continue to look into my dreams, peering in the still August evening into the old southern house where there's always a sound in the night, where the road cruises, where test missiles explode in the distance and skew-jaw the pictures on the walls. A ragged motel on a roadside, sad vacations from the past. Couples argue over directions. The highway becomes little towns on the horizon. I cross towns off the map. Mountains vanish into flatland. A gopher tortoise eases into sedges. Dark trails curl through woods. My dreams continue to look through the perfect trunks of the long-leaf pines that turn into mist, where all that is lost goes. Oh my God. Back to the garden. After Alan Wiseman. Continents of plastic bottles drift on the open oceans. The rise and swell of milk jugs and tufts of bubble wrap that even the undiscerning sea cannot swallow. Birds drop seeds of foreign trees that grow amongst steel girders, high on suspension bridges, above rivers, cutting rivers that find a way. Everything finds a way to the rivers, to the seas, where phytoplankton feed on the polyethylene we bathe in, and even then the destruction, the mother radiation, our brother petroleum, old father concrete, the cracking of steel, sure as magnetism. Roots creep back in, invisible fibers web. Swoop of cranes land so weightless, they don't set off the mines. In a valley of setting sun, like endangered seraphim, clean feathers slowly work they're used to, same as the forest. Phoenixing from grasses and shrubs again and again through countless sunrises, countless by our tiny numbers, lost to our inky memory. And I'll leave y'all with a couple cover poems here. Those were originals. This one is by another one of my favorite poets, Jane Hirschfield. This is Let Them Not Say. Let them not say we did not see it. We saw. Let them not say we did not hear it. We heard. Let them not say they did not taste it. We ate. We trembled. Let them not say it was not spoken, not written. We spoke. we witnessed with voices and hands. Let them not say they did nothing. We did not enough. Let them say, as they must say something, a kerosene beauty, it burned. Let them say we warmed ourselves by it, read by its light, praised, and it burned. Just a little more. Here's a little Merwin for you. Yes. Merwin. It really got interesting. The morning. Would I love it this way if it could last? Would I love it this way? If it were the whole sky, the one heaven, or if I could believe that it belonged to me, a possession that was mine alone, or if I imagined that it noticed me, recognized me, and may have come to see me out of all the mornings that I never knew, and all those that I have forgotten. Would I love it this way if I were somewhere else? Or if I were younger for the first time? Or if these very birds were not singing? Or I could not hear them or see their trees? Would I love it this way if I were in pain, red torment of body or grave void of grief? Would I love it this way if I knew that I would remember anything that is here now? Anything. Anything. Thanks. I'll leave you with some Jalal al-Din Rumi of the Coleman Barks translation. This is the guest house. This being human is a guest house. Each morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Without a net, I catch a falcon and release it to the sky, hunting guide. This wine I drink today was never held in a clay jar. This Kava I drink today, it was never held in a clay jar. I love this world. I love this world. Even as I hear the great wind of leaving it rising. For there's a grainy taste I prefer to every idea of heaven. Human friendship. Human friendship. Cheers, friends. Voila. Everybody, this open mic has gone on for 13 years. 13 years of performers bearing their souls and shit and songs and all of it. And there have been many, many people who've had a hand in it, but Caleb Beissert has been at the helm, pushing for it when things were unlikely, performing in parks when there was no venue, performing online when there was a lockdown. And I want everybody to just give a hand to Caleb Beissert. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Appreciate that, Chris. Thanks, everyone. Your support means so much, and I really appreciate it, and I love doing this open mic with y'all. I hope to see all of y'all back here, because we're going to keep it going. That's right. In the future, but that's all the time we have tonight. So thank you so much for joining us for Poetry Open Mic Asheville. I've been Caleb Beissert. Your audio engineer has been Chris Medrano. Your lights and live stream engineer tonight is my brother, Morgan Beissert. Thanks to all the staff and crew and all the performers here at the Kava bar. Take this feeling we created here tonight, take it out in the world and do something good with it. Peace and love, y'all. Word-oo!